In Akola, they believed love was a crime. Not just a mistake. Not something whispered at night. But a law carved in stone and sealed with fear. They said tradition protects the village. They said the gods punish those who dare defy ancient rules. But none of them ever stood where love and danger meet. Until Amora. Amora was the high priest's daughter. Chosen since birth. Raised within sacred walls. Her future was not hers to decide. Kofi was from the blacksmith's line. A bloodline cast long ago, they said. A stain on the village's honor. And yet, the first time their eyes met in the crowded market, something ancient and powerful stirred. Their glances were nothing at first. Just a flicker. Just a moment. But in Akola, even a single moment can be forbidden. Villagers moved around them, shouting, trading, laughing. But for Amora and Kofi, time slowed. Their hearts beat louder than drums. And in that market square, destiny spoke. Days passed. What began as a simple look became something deeper. A pull neither could explain. They began meeting at the edge of the forest. First in daylight. Then after sunset. The moonlight watched them. Silver on their shoulders. Their hands almost touching. Fear trembling beneath their skin. Every stolen moment felt like a whisper against a storm. Love was growing. Ever so quietly. Ever so dangerously. But someone watched. Amora's closest friend. Silent. Quiet. Jealous. She saw what was forbidden. And fear hid itself behind concern. Soon, the elders knew. They spoke in hushed tones. They spoke of curses and the wrath of gods. The night Kofi was seized, torches lit the square like angry suns. Kofi knelt. Proud. Defiant. Amora ran toward him. Fear and love tangled in her chest. The elders pronounced judgment. Kofi's life was forfeit. And Amora would be bound by sacred duty. But Amora did something no one expected. She stood before the council, her voice shaking yet fierce. And she challenged the very tradition that had shaped her life. The village froze. The council debated. Anger rose. Shouts echoed through the square. And then, a verdict that would change everything. They would both leave Akola or neither would leave. As the first light of dawn broke, Amora and Kofi ran into the forest. Branches clawed at them. Roots pulled at their feet. Fear pushed them forward. Until they stopped. Amora looked down and saw it. A glowing mark on her wrist. She never had it before. Kofi stared. His breath caught. That mark belonged to the boundary shrine. It meant one thing. Their punishment had only begun. Strange things happened next. Paths shifted. Shadows stretched in ways that felt alive. And something followed them. Footsteps in the dark. Not villagers. Not locals. Warriors from a rival kingdom. The forest whispered truths too heavy to ignore. They were not cursed. They were haunted. Kofi's lineage was not a stain. It was a secret throne stolen generations ago. They reached a hidden settlement by dawn. A place of exiles and forgotten souls. An elder there saw Kofi and knelt. "My prince," he said. Amora was stunned. But then pain struck her wrist. The mark burned bright. She collapsed. Visions tore through her mind. Fire on the shrine. A crown split in two. And a voice whispering, "Only one of you will return alive." Back in Akola, chaos erupted. Crops failed. Villagers fell sick. The elders argued in fear. Their gods no longer answered. Rumors spread like wildfire. The sacrifice was unfinished. Amora's love broke something sacred. In the exile camp, the night was cold. Firelight danced on tired faces. Amora and Kofi sat apart, exhausted, scared, but still holding on to what they had. The words of the prophecy lingered in the air. Only one will return alive. No one knew what it meant. Not yet. But one thing was certain. Their journey was far from over. The forest grew darker. The fire sputtered. And something ancient stirred beneath the soil. They had to choose. Fight the curse, or become part of it. And when the dawn broke again, only one path would remain. A path of redemption, or ruin. Because in a world where love was once forbidden, to defy fate is to challenge the gods themselves.